It's live, and it's Saturday night. On the Chrissy Ann Show, we have two guests on tonight's panel. Guitarist, drummer, and bass player extraordinaire, and giant cock, Nick Burns. And last but not least, deep within a dungeon in Transylvania, Father Menace. Ladies and gentlemen, chatting with Chrissy Ann.
Hey, y'all, it's Saturday Night Live, and we're all here chatting tonight. How y'all doing? How's the chat doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm right, Father.
You're good. You need to turn your volume down on your other feed.
But, Father, thank you for that lovely, lovely, lovely introduction. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yes, yes. You know what? Nick brought up something very important last night, y'all, that I just need to bring out in the open, other than his hepatitis C.
Hepatitis C.
Oh, hepatitis C. You know what? When I introduce my amazing, awesome sidekick, Nick, the enthusiasm wasn't there as it needed to be. Because I just felt, you know what? I took him for granted, and that was just so wrong of me. So I am praying, Nick, will you ever forgive me?
It's going to take me some time.
Maybe therapy?
Well, I don't feel as if I need therapy, because I self-soothe, so that's fine.
Okay.
But I do, I will hold a grudge, and I'll be straight up on it. I'm sure there are other people that can attest to that, but I will always take you back.
Aww, thank you.
It's no problem. Hello. Now, don't fucking ever do it again. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. We're all good.
Yeah, we great.
DA. Bruce is in the house. Abigail's there. Hello, Nick. Who? Oh, that's sidekick Nick. That's Nick. Who? Yes, DA. Your picture did change. Nice picture, DA. But
how am I not seeing the chat?
I don't know.
It doesn't update for me for some reason.
I don't know why you're not seeing the chat.
Huh.
But that kind of brings me to tonight's topic.
What's that?
The patriotic movement and all that it implies. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot going for us, and there's a lot going against us. And how do we get through that? Hey, Wakey Wake, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored to have you back. I'm surprised we didn't scare you off. But anyway, I want to talk about tonight, and I want to talk about the patriotic movement and everything that goes along with it. I mean, we all have different ideas of what a quote unquote a patriot is, or what a patriot shouldn't be, or we have the ultra conservatives who it's that's black and white. We have other people with different beliefs, and it's and here's the thing, it's what side are you on? Are we all on the same side? Are we all on these divisions? Because that's the thing. It's this division stuff, even amongst the people who want what's best for our country, needs to stop. We all need to join forces for the good. We don't have to agree on everything, but at least we do.
Yes, everything.
Okay. What are the things? What are the top 10 things we need to agree on?
Well, we need to agree on that. Let me ask you this.
All right. Shoot.
Patriotism. Now,
yes.
Let's just say all the people in this chat, or just anybody in general that's a patriot, do you think that patriotic people would wear patriotic underpants?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like the underwear is the American flag?
Oh, that would be well. I guess it depends.
Undergarment?
Pun not intended.
Now let's think about that for a minute. Would you wear American flag underwear?
Probably not.
Nick, wake up, Nick.
Nick, are you there? He's muted. I didn't mute him. He muted me.
Oh, that's
I
because he's
muted-
stuffing his face.
Now I muted him.
That's
That was
exact-
an accident. Wait, what happened to him? Are you there, Nick?
I'm just trying.
It's muting and unmuting.
Hello.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we can
Hello,
hear you
hello,
now.
hello.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Why is it?
I'm not
Oh.
doing that.
It's really kind of weird.
Yeah. That is really weird.
Is it coming through?
Yeah, you're coming through most
Okay.
of
Wait.
it.
What about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So would I wear?
Uh-oh.
Probably. I would probably not wear.
What in the hell?
He's cutting out when he's getting to the answer. That's
That's
weird.
because I'm trolling you. Anyways,
You're a punk.
would I wear patriotic underwear? I'm probably gonna say I probably wouldn't.
Who broke
And
it?
that's my answer to that.
You're gonna have to restart your program or something.
He's being a punk. Dio says, I
No.
got a banana hammock, and that's the stars and bars.
That's great. I would not.
Why is that? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
That's because first of all, red is not flattering on me. Okay.
You do have some red undertones. I get that.
And well, the blue brings out my eyes, so I'm like conflicted about it. But either
Really?
way.
Is that the
We
only
could
reason
wear
why?
blue with the white stars.
Second of all, I mean, yeah, it's the whole like defacing, or I mean, I guess it's more than defacing, especially since it's next to your bits and pieces.
Disrespectful, right?
Well, yeah, it's near your giblets, so yeah, I'm gonna say, American flag with nutsack fucking sauce on it is probably not the greatest thing in the world. But yeah, then how far do you go with that? What about hats? What about hats that are in the shape,
I mean, well, Christianity, she's like, our patriotism. So I'm thinking like, well, how far will people go? You got a hat, t-shirt, and then of course you got underpants. So yeah, I wouldn't wear patriotic underpants for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Well, I think too, like, okay, so yeah, definitely showing your patriotism, but showing it and being patriotic are two different things. I mean, what do you do? Like, I mean,
let me ask you, Christiane, let me ask you a question. You're in Southern California, correct?
Correct.
Now, when you drive around, how many American flags do you see in the neighborhoods when you're driving around?
Hardly any. Nobody puts an American flag on their front.
How about you, Nick?
Oh, tons over here.
I mean, here in Florida, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like today, I went and had dinner with my son today, and the one chick that was in front of the line had like colored red hair, not like auburn or like my color red headed, but it was like red, like Crayola red, and was wearing pajamas. The girl next to her had teal hair with rainbow glasses, and I think the majority of the men in the restaurant had men buns. And
okay, then
you got the feeling that if you wore an American flag or you wore a MAGA hat, you definitely would have gotten some definitely would have gotten some beef about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my son doesn't wear a MAGA hat, but he wears cowboy hat and cowboy boots, and he definitely got weird.
Well, that might as well be a MAGA hat, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it says Republican all over it.
Right.
So, yeah, patriotism.
I just want to tell you, you know, you can't judge a book by a cover. Maybe at least one out of those 30 man buns is a Republican. You know what I mean?
That's true. I'm not judging, because I know a lot of, you know, artsy fartsy people in that, you know, that are not, you know, 100%, you know. Well, look at you know, Father here, you know,
right?
Probably the stereotypical response to him would be, yeah, he's probably Democrat. No offense, Father.
Oh yeah, apparently no one's listened to any of my songs.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just by looks, not by your song.
Right. And if I were to judge him, I wouldn't really. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would say, no matter what his affiliation is, like politically, he's an asshole. I know you're right.
Hey.
Now, hey, hold on, wait. Now, I'm an asshole, but where is my asshole located?
I don't know. Go call Bob and ask him.
No. I'm asking you.
Well, if I had to guess, it's probably on your butt.
Yeah. What about the cooks?
Wow, it's getting. Did I say it's getting deep tonight?
This is
what I'm trying to say is, yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, going back to the subject of patriotism, did you all see Trump's tweet he did the other day with Joe Biden? That was flippin' hilarious. I loved it. It was, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, you guys listening or watching. It's a picture of Joe Biden sitting talking about something, and then it's another Joe Biden behind him doing this creepy look. It is hysterical. If you guys got Twitter, go follow Donald, go follow our president. You have to see it. It was hilarious. Oh my gosh. And then some of the Democrats were like retweeting it. Oh, this, you know, Ihan Omar, she was like retweeting it. This is our president, ? Yeah, it is our president. And he's calling out a perv. And I think he's using a little bit of sense of humor in this dark time. So get over it, towel head.
Yeah, no shit. It's freaking hilarious. I mean, it's, you know, it's the cartoon meme. You know, it's Joe Biden sitting in his chair in his, I guess, his office or something in his house. And then another Joe Biden comes up behind him and puts his hand on his shoulders and starts sniffing his hair.
I think it's absolutely hilarious. I mean,
it's hilarious. And Joe Biden had the nerve to say, "Oh, our president being presidential again." And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, really, Joe? Really?
Oh,
we could bring up a million things about you."
Well, he was a big old goofball anyways. And you like, come on, let's use a little bit of sense of humor. Obviously, if you guys are listening, I hope you guys think that we have a good sense of humor or whatnot. And, you know, we gotta have fun while we're doing this. And what side you're on or not, what's a little, you know, harassing each other. I mean, granted, you know, the accusations towards Biden is, you know, beyond creepy and it's going into the pedo ring, but you know, come on, let's have some fun. You know, they call him Orange Man. You know, they're constantly making jabs at him. In fact, I think it was MSNBC or CNN. They got in trouble because they actually added a filter to make him look oranger.
Who Trump?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, when he was giving his when he was addressing the nation from the Oval Office, they gave him a filter to make him look to make him look orange.
Was it like you could flip between the stations and you could tell that they were blatantly making him oranger?
Yeah, it definitely came out. So, but obviously you're not going to hear a lot of press about that. But yeah, there was a little bit of press about it, and it was funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's the funny thing, Wakey Wake, is that, Omar tweets this, but yet she's the one who married her brother to commit, fraud. Come on. She has no room to speak.
Yeah, I mean, how does she even
Wakey
still
Wake?
have a job?
I don't know.
Who's Wakey Wake?
Wakey Wake's when he was here last night too, so he's honoring us with his presence again. So
you're talking about in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how does she even have a job? You couldn't do that. You couldn't falsify. I mean, Chrissy, you couldn't I mean, you're in the medical field. What if it was found out that you falsified something? What would happen?
I would lose my license.
Exactly.
I would lose my license if I got pulled over for a DUI. I mean, yeah, there's so many things that they're even saying that if you're behind in taxes, they're go ahead and take your license now too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're trying to pass a law for that.
In California?
Because we have to renew every 2 years. We have to do continuing education.
Yeah.
And then we have to renew. And if you're not caught up in your taxes, that they can take that away. But they're also saying that with your passports too. Hi, Lee.
God, it never ends in California.
No, it doesn't, and it's crazy. And that's the thing, is they overtax us here, and then if you don't pay your taxes, then they're going to take your license away for you to not be able to do your job, but which would pay for your taxes. But we're we have federal tax, we have state tax, we have sales tax, we have gas tax, we have car tax. I mean,
that's patriotism.
Yeah, and then you're getting the amount of money you have to pay to drive the expressways.
That's California patriotism.
Yeah, and it was funny because I was like, as I was going to my son's today, they closed down a freeway to resurface the on ramp and off ramps with the side, not the part you drive on, the side, so they can do like a decorative like concrete design.
They couldn't do that any other time.
The one of the most busiest freeways, the 91 freeway, which is a horrible, horrible, horrible freeway. Yeah, and that's what they did. It's like they shut this down, made everybody, added 20, 30 minutes to a drive one way so they can make some beautification project. It's like
the geniuses at the DOT. Genius.
I know. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
that sounds like
Wiki says, wait for the breathing tax. No kidding.
What's that, Nick?
Oh, you woke up this morning. Here's your tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up tax.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
no, what I was going to say. Yeah, here's your sex tax.
Yeah. So what they'll do is there'll be a toll. There'll be a sex toll. Now,
and the questionnaire is going to say, did you come to fruition? Yes or no. If you answer yes, you get a fruition tax.
Yeah, one day you'll get dirty looks because you and your wife or whatever you and your woman are walking in a parking lot to the supermarket with your child, and then one day you'll get dirty looks because you had a child.
You had sex once.
Hey, Lee is in California. Yeah, Lee, I'm with you. What part of California are you from? Do you have to take the 91 freeway? Yeah, the 91 freeway and all the express tolls, and it's ridiculous. It can cost you up to $40 a day. Just
Are you
that's
kidding?
insane.
$40 a day. Holy shit. That's freaking retarded. That's just retarded.
Yeah, and
they should just rename California retarded.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm sure he takes the 91. So he understands it. So like the 91, the 15, the 271, all the
Hold on. Just because we don't take the 91, don't claim that we don't understand it.
He understands the pain. Because if you don't take the toll roads, then you're adding, at least the minimum 20 minutes to your ride.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So, but
what you were saying reminds me of when we had Granholm here in Michigan as a governor. She decided that she wanted to tax people. Well, basically, it's a tax, but it's not. She said it was a driver responsibility fee. So if you got pulled over for speeding, for 2 years following that speeding ticket, including paying for that speeding ticket, you would have to pay a certain amount of money to the state of Michigan because you were speeding for 2 years. And it would be for any sort of point related driving infraction. There would be a dollar amount set to it, and you'd have to pay for the next 2 years. And because of this, a lot of people were losing their licenses because they couldn't afford to keep up with the costs by getting a ticket. And can you imagine what party affiliation she was?
Oh, let me guess. Democrat? Wow, shocker. Yeah.
So it sounds like the same kind of shit that you deal with.
Yeah. Bruce said retardifornia.
What? I don't, is it just me or is it seems like the dumbest people run for office with the dumbest ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got bartender Cortez, telling us how, that she would be the wise one to dictate on where our taxes would go, and we should pay 70% taxes.
Well, Adolf Hitler was an artist.
Yeah. Did you hear this? She pulled a Hillary Clinton. She was talking to I think it was Al Sharpton's group, and she talked down to his group. Like she was trying to get that draw in, and she was saying, there's no disgrace in being a bus driver. There's no disgrace in being a person who prepares your food. Hot sauce? She basically was saying,
"You're doing the okie doke.
You black folks, you can only be bus drivers, waitresses, and I don't know. I forgot the other one.
Drug dealers.
And then
y'all are drug dealers.
She was trying to talk like she was from Georgia, or I don't know. She had this funky accent, and it was like the same mess that Hillary was trying to do. It was like. Oh
yeah, but at least Hillary is from Arkansas. I mean,
but
that's kind of hillbilly.
But
she's from Illinois.
She was trying to talk like she was black.
Well, originally.
I ain't no ways tired.
Fake. It was fake. It was fake.
I ain't no ways tired. I've gone too far.
Yeah, and I was like, are you talking down to them? Because not like.
We're gonna put you all back in chains.
She's like, hey y'all finna to vote this upcoming election. Know what I mean? Sup with that? For real though.
I don't understand why everybody just didn't get up and walk out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, she got a lot of flack on
what, the hot sauce?
No, you mean Hillary or AOC? Yeah, AOC's she's getting a lot of flack on it. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. I mean, they're the puppets for the same people.
So, I mean, Chrissy, so back to patriotism. So let's just say, for instance, the hard left. That just, this country is so awful. The history and blah, blah. Let's just say they had an option The president of the United States said one day, you have an option. We're going to park aircraft carriers on the coast. You can pack your bags, get on those aircraft carriers, and you can get the hell out of here and go wherever you want on our dime. But you lose your citizenship.
Well, I mean, look at all the people that said if he won, they'd move. Rosie O'Donnell's still
Would they
here.
do it?
Whoopi
They lied.
Goldberg's still here.
They
Barbara
lied.
Streisand's still here.
They lied.
Cher's still here.
They all lied.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
all lie about something like that, but then want to be like, the president lies. Like, what? It's
Yeah.
exactly what you just did.
Yeah. It's
How many people would get on those boats?
They wouldn't. Well, look at like Omar, like the country that she's coming from, and she's talking about, being oppressed. Okay, she's in Congress. She's a quote, and I'm using air quotes, because I'm being sarcastic by calling her a refugee. She wasn't a refugee.
Hold on. Are you being sarcastic right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And she comes here talking about how she's oppressed. Give me a break. Give me a break. San Diego County, Lee, you probably know about this. San Diego County, we just won a lawsuit against CARE and and them trying to indoctrinate children with Islam. They don't want equal treatment. They want special treatment. That's the problem. They passed out, the Democrats passed out the victim cards to all these people, and they're saying, vote for us because you deserve this, special treatment. That's why we have the, the affirmative action. If you're not a white male, you deserve the special treatment because all the white males have been bad to everybody that's non-white. And
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, you know what?
It's funny how you come to a country full of white people.
Yeah, and then we say all of a sudden we're bad.
Yeah,
bad.
Why didn't you immigrate to Libya?
Yeah. Wakey Wake says getting called out on incest and fraud is the new oppression. Exactly.
Well, I'm just waiting for the P. I'm waiting for the P to come out of the closet.
The P, huh?
The P.
Yeah.
Yeah. The LGBXYZ 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
they got the P in the closet.
Well, and I think that they are trying to groom us for that because it's being talked about a lot more, and even though it seems, I hate talking about it because I'm doing exactly what they're trying to get us to do. But the thing about it is, like, look at how the LGBT community, we accepted them, we didn't exclude them, and now they want these special rights. And now it's the same thing with the P. And even as the atrocity and the disgust that goes along with that, they're trying to make it, they're trying to normalize it, a little bit at a time. The more exposure will wear on the people. Look at abortion. Like, Roe versus Wade in 1973. Now look what they're doing. Infanticide. They're now killing babies that are born alive.
Yeah. I mean, we're living a sci-fi movie. We're living a sci-fi movie that was made in the early 1970s or the 1960s. So, it's like 1970 and you're, I don't know, a teenager and you're watching the sci-fi movie about, people in the future living in domes and they're recycling humans for fertilizer and food and all that. And you're thinking to yourself, well, this is nuts, Then here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where we're at. They're doing, exactly, Lee. If you give them an inch, they're going to take the country, and that's where going back to the subject is, where does our patriot start and where does it, and
man buns don't have an inch. They drink way too much. They drink way too much soy.
But that's where the thing comes in. It's like we need to unify. We need to, raise up. We need to get going. Like, and what do we do? I mean, granted, these YouTube channels are great. Lee, I know you're a content maker. I know Wakey Wake, you're a content maker. It's these times that we need to, we need to get our listeners, we need to get our followers to go out and go to the town hall meetings, get involved, know who your representatives, go out and talk to them, go to their offices, speak your mind.
What if we
show up at their houses?
Okay, maybe that's a little too far.
what if we all, Chrissy, Nick, myself, people in the chat room, what if we all got together in one big studio and me and Nick wrote the lyrics to the new We Are the World song? But instead of We Are the World, it would be our version of patriotism of the United States. We all could be in there with our headphones, singing together, making a kick-ass video. Hello?
Yeah,
a kick-ass video of people holding their headphones.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously this is funny. I don't know if anybody's getting it or not.
No, I think.
Satire?
Yeah.
Really?
I was
It might be
if you remember how ridiculous the original version is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. And they're all standing around holding their headphones.
Yeah, we would all be holding our headphones. We would wear wigs with big hair and stuff. We'd be wearing like sunglasses, and of course, and we'd be doing our version of this Patriot song. I mean, it's just satire, shoving it in their face. Basically, we're laughing at them. That's the idea. Is we're just laughing at them.
Yeah,
they're all gonna laugh at you.
That's fine.
But I think it'd be fun.
That's fine. That's the difference between libertarian, constitutional, conservative libertarians is we have a thick skin and we have a sense of humor and a spine. So yeah, that's fine. Won't bother me.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the whole point. I think that's the crux of it all is, we have the libertarians, we have the Republicans, we have the conservatives, we have the independents, independent, and all these different types of ideas of what a quote unquote conservative should or shouldn't be. And here's the thing. It comes down to this: black and white.
Don't be retarded.
Oh, we only got 12 years left. Just you and me.
But
we are the libertarians.
So yeah, I mean,
smoke some pot.
You have to definitely no, I think it comes down to good versus evil. I mean, basically right now, the whole point of Trump and everything he's doing is to fight the corruption. Nancy Pelosi. I mean, Lee, I'm sure you understand. We got Nancy Pelosi, we got Adam Schiff, we got Maxine Waters. I mean, all these, and it's on both sides, though. I mean, I'm not making the Republicans.
What are you talking about? Trump is bad. Bad.
Trump is a Zionist shoe. Trump is a Zionist shoe.
Bad.
But yeah, I mean, definitely it's something that we need to address and come to grips with, and and just step into the humanity of.
Oh yeah, we've stepped in it all right.
Well, and here's the thing: people get confused humanity with what is humanity? Closing the border, is that humane?
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. People are going to say, no, it's not humane. These people are starving. They came over here. They sick. They need medical needs. Blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. We get 1 million displaced people in our country, right? And and we're not vetting who's coming in. And people are dying on this side of the border. And it's not that we're stopping it, and here's the thing that really, really gets to me. And I
Hold on. I want to pause it. Let me pause it real quick.
okay.
How can you care more about an illegal alien being alive than you do about a baby American being alive? Like, how can you be so empathetic to some poor piece of shit that jumped over the border and say they're people too and they have rights and da 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 da, but you're totally okay with coat hanger abortions? You know what I mean? It doesn't fucking make sense. Like, how can you be okay with that? Like, how does that logically make sense? We're cool because they're people and we, they deserve this and they deserve that. But you know what? Go ahead. Just go have another abortion. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. They call it reproductive rights. That's not a reproductive rights. That actually hurts your reproductive organs. It's murder. It's, the kids. And then here's the other thing too, the children that are being detained, they're making sure that those kids are not being trafficked, that they're not being sold. That our new crisis, not the fentanyl. Do you know that this last year there was enough fentanyl that has passed through our borders, enough fentanyl to kill the entire country? Do you know
how the shit they make heroin with?
No, it's fentanyl is a new drug, and the amount that's deadly is just like it's tiny. It's very, very tiny. It doesn't even fit on the tip. I mean, it's so tiny. You can fit at least
What is it?
Fentanyl? Fentanyl is
it's a patch. It's a pain patch.
No. They're not. It's not the pain patch. It's the fentanyl. It's the active ingredient in fentanyl. It's it's a respiratory depressant, and basically it's like morphine. It's beyond morphine, and definitely it's incredibly deadly. And that's the thing. It's so the amount that it takes to get the high or to be deadly is very small. It's extremely small.
Was that the main ingredient in Jell-O chocolate pudding?
Yeah.
Oh, our DA says it's 4 times. Yeah. It's the ingredient. It's like morphine. Morphine is morphine. This is fentanyl. It's fentanyl. It's basically it's used in the medical industry for painkillers. Usually, if morphine isn't working, you typically go to fentanyl. And even in hospice care, we very rarely use fentanyl. We normally stick to morphine. Trump got China to put it on it, kill you if you caught with it. That's where they're coming from. Yeah, so I mean, China will kill you. You will be sentenced to death in China. Is that what you're saying, Archer? I don't know that much about it. I haven't, I'm just giving you guys surface information. And if I'm wrong, that's, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say I'm really well versed in it. I just heard that statistics about it could kill the entire nation. And that was earlier today. And, yeah, it's amazing that it's so blatant. That's the thing that just blows my mind, is how blatant this country, how people are just so blinded by the bias that they're not seeing how blatant the Democrats are as far as they're concerned for, Americans or just humanity in itself. They're the ones that are pushing for this border thing. They're the ones that are putting people's lives at risk by, the care, or not the Care Foundation, but, the Open Border Society, who's funding these, immigrants. So they're putting those people's lives at risk. They're putting those children's lives at risk, and they're putting Americans' lives at risk. it's just in a situation now that it's crazy.
What were we gonna say, Nick?
I forgot.
Okay. Is it the food?
If I don't blab it out, like I'll forget.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So you have the memory of
Yeah.
like a gnat.
It's close to that.
Oh, and
Well-
by the way, you guys, I just wanted to take time to remind you
No,
that next
no,
Friday,
no,
next
no,
Friday,
no.
this coming Friday, this what date is that? That is what date is that? That
I'm
is
busy. I'm busy.
April 12th. April 12th, we are having the Dare special. And
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nick,
He's going to
DM
Toronto wearing crotchless panties.
No, that's not what he's doing. No. He's got to go to the bar. DM, she's not here tonight, but I'm sure she said she's going to be tuning in, so she has to tune in now. But she's tuning in. So next Friday, tune in. Nick has a dare. He has to go to the bar. He has to order another gentleman a beer and talk to him in a gay voice. So it's all going to be on live. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be fun. So, and then two, if you're in the chat, there will be another winner.
That's a dare?
Yeah, it's a dare. She picked
I
dare.
thought Nick just did that in general.
No. Well, I mean, according to YouTube, he doesn't, but we all know the truth. But at least it's going to be on live stream, right? And then, so on Friday, if you're in the chat and whoever guesses the right number gets to pick the next truth or dare for our panel. So you guys make sure you guys tune in next Friday. It's going to be fun. So I just
We are the one.
Yeah, I already know that I'll be calling in sick Friday.
Why? You can't call in sick Friday.
Oh yeah.
Where's my support?
I already feel something coming on. By the time Friday gets there, I'll be.
So you don't have to do the dare Friday. You have to be sick the following Friday. So if you're not there and they pick you, it's just going to be worse for you. You won't have a chance to defend yourself and say, I can't do that or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
Why? If you guys think that's right, put the thumbs up in the chat. Nick's going to get dressed up like a flamer and go pick up on dudes. Take a few, hang them upside down on Mexico side. Let them hang and have a wired so anyone.
Are you going to tie a pink scarf around your neck? Hi.
I think it's realistic.
Nobody said anything about dressing up like anything.
Hi.
I'm gonna do this for you. Like I'm gonna go in just straight up and take care of business real quick.
You're gonna go in like a raw dog.
You're supposed to have a conversation with this dude.
Yeah, a conversation constitutes 2 words.
No, it doesn't. You at least have to get 3 sentences out.
That's not a conversation. That's a relationship.
What are the 2 words?
Fuck off.
That's not a conversation. That's an insult.
Hey,
we're getting the thumbs up.
And he'll say, "Oh, which glory hole and which stall?"
And I'm like, dude, we're not even at a truck stop. What are you talking about?
And the next thing you know, Nick's camera goes black. Oh, Nick. It's gonna be a good night, Friday night. I can't wait.
We are.
You know what? You better hope I show up.
We are the children.
AOC is a retard. You and me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see her tweet where she was trying to put kids?
No.
We talked about that last night. Yeah. Well,
was she getting drunk on wine?
I don't know. She was just the ridiculousness that was coming out of her mouth was just.
Well, I mean, she went from being a bartender, making bartender money, and all of a sudden she's in DC making DC money.
Well, I mean, she's already, how many months in? 3 months, and she's already been caught with $1 million
It already seems like
from
years now.
from
Seems like years.
No, it doesn't. It's a lot longer. Less than 100 days in office, she's already has, corruption, investigation against her, taking almost $1 million out of her campaign funds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dirty.
Interesting.
Dirty stuff.
The double standard is amazing. So I wonder if she's going to pay her taxes.
That's going to be interesting. Well, yeah, and they're okay. So this is a bill that they're trying to pass right now, is that if you're running for president, you have to give at least 5 years of your taxes. And they're saying that because it can show whether there's foreign collusion or not. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing that I think. If you are currently in Congress or in a senator, you also have to give your taxes for the entire time that you've been in Congress or a senator.
That's interesting. So I guess when Barry Sortoyo was running for president, having an AKA and 3 different Social Security numbers, somehow they didn't disqualify him.
Listen, but he wasn't a disgusting pig.
No, just his wife.
Right. Exactly. She's disgusting too. Clearly.
Just his husband.
She doesn't even look like a real woman. Real women have curves, like really big curves. What unhealthy curves. That's what's hot.
Yeah.
She's
got a curve, all right. It's called Peyronie's disease.
Right.
Chrissy Ann knows what that is. Yeah, so patriotism is teetering on the edge.
Well, yeah. I mean, go back to 9/11. I mean, I think the whole country was patriotic. I mean, people were realizing what was important. The priorities were important. I mean, the divorce rate went down right after 9/11. There was
all the millennials were like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the biggest reasons.
Not that we need to remember 9/11. We need to remember all of that stuff. And whether, all the different theories of who and how and, why it was done, that's a different subject. It's the fact that, America was attacked that day. And we as a country need to come together and fight that because, we may not be, in a war or declared war, but we are at war. We've been at war for a long time, but the war is getting more intense. The battle's getting hotter. The immigration, the mass immigration from the southern border is not people seeking asylum. It is an attack on America because it is not, these people did not just collaborate and said, hey, let's go to this side of the border. They were coached, they were paid, they were encouraged, they were supported, and, they were given food, they were given rides, they were given money, they were given, that cost a lot of money. And if you don't, and you think those people, the amount of money that it takes to transport those people from, as far south as they are to our southern borders, they could have provided, housing. They could have taken those areas and improved them.
Yeah, it should be renamed the Rape Trail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's just, we need to wake up. Wakey wake, all serious. I'm a disabled vet, and the bullshit I see coming from the Dems pisses me off. Sorry for that. No, wakey wake. That, what? That's BS too. The fact that we're pouring all this money into to all these people and you know, and our vets are not being taken care of, our homeless are not being taken care of. I mean, people are being taxed out of homes, people are being taxed out of what our country stands for, you know, pursuit of happiness. This is when you have working, you know, 60 hours a day, I mean 60 hours a week, and you're spending, you know, how many hours on the freeway or, you know, traveling back and forth. Where's the happiness in that? You
And
know,
what's the difference between somebody who works 60 hours a week and let's just say Tennessee or North Dakota compared to somebody who works 60 hours a week in California?
I'm just, I've never worked, you know, other than, you know, my only commutes have only been in California when I, you know, working.
Well, I think it's probably pretty easy.
Yeah.
The other, the Kentucky and or North Dakota or any of those states, those people actually have money in their pockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't live in an area. They don't live in a state that's run by retards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those same people are unpatriotic.
Working 60, like I like working, and you know, when I work, and but here's the thing, it gets exhausting to work for somebody else. It gets exhausted to see where my money's going.
Yeah. Isn't that nice that you're working so hard and you're paying the rent for somebody who's laying on a couch with their thumb up their ass?
Or
sorry.
We all know you're unemployed, Nick. We all know that you're unemployed in the minivan with night vision goggles.
The unemployed peeping Tom.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that is I had like a 11-hour imaginary work day today too, man. It was fucking excruciating.
Yeah, you were sleeping and you were having this nightmare that you were working 11 hours.
Right. When in actuality, I was just daydreaming while I was holding my binoculars.
Then you woke up with horrible back pain.
What did you say? Did we see what?
Did you see anything good while you're peeping today?
No, nothing. You know, it's strange. People don't want to leave their blinds open anymore. It's weird.
And ever since you came parking your van there.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick, it's going to get to a point where you're just going to have to wear the dirtiest, raggy bathrobe.
Wakey Wake says, should Nick and thumb up your ass be in the same sentence?
Should it be?
Just to let you guys, to the people who are new to the channel, Nick, we have we have an army of trolls against us, and so the stories they make up about Nick are pretty hilarious. So we just kind of roll with it. He's not a perv. He's not.
Well, I am just not that kind of perv.
Me too.
Yeah, that's true. I guess any man is a perv, but
oh yeah, like women aren't. Give me a break.
Women are nasty.
I know.
Y'all talk about consistency of fluids and shit. Yeah, you get real detailed.
Let's talk about that for a second. Nick, have you ever worked in any restaurants?
What? Denny's?
No. Anyways,
Waffle House?
I've worked a bunch of restaurant jobs, and let me just say, I had to go into the bathrooms and stuff and clean them up. And if you compare the men's bathroom to the female bathroom, there's no comparison. The female bathroom is a freaking disaster.
Really?
Yes, a disaster.
It's nasty.
Well, we have to do a lot more. We have a lot more cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of those things
you have to sit down
laying all over the floor.
Women pee on the floor? I know. No. I've never been.
Yes.
No, something else.
Oh,
down by the river.
When Aunt Flo comes.
Oh God! I almost wanted to just kill myself.
Hey, more horses here.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's a lot better than coming early. Trust me.
But yeah, it's
Yeah. Patriotism is on life support.
yeah, it really is.
Damn it.
I only had a few years in the restaurant. Farmhouse restaurant.
A farmhouse.
Yeah, it was a farmhouse. Well, it looked like a farmhouse and it had a big chicken in front.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it is actually. It was yeah, it's still there. I had dinner there not too long ago. It was really weird to be in it, and it's all changed. It's all like commercialized now. It's really weird.
Oh my God.
They had this big like chicken, so it sits on the border between
We
two
are
rival
the
cities.
world.
And the thing was to steal this chicken, and then they would put the jersey of the other team on it and put it on their field. It was pretty funny. So yeah, that's what we
straight
did.
redneck
That's
stuff right
wild,
there.
crazy. I know. I shouldn't be saying this because next thing I know, the cops are gonna be knocking on my door. But yeah, yes. If you guys can give me thumbs up, I'd really, 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 really appreciate it because those trolls are hitting me hard. I don't get problems from YouTube. I get problems from trolls. So
No, you
yeah.
get problems on both ends.
What's that?
Huh?
What?
So, but yeah, back to patriotism. You guys, the support that I get from you guys is amazing. From my panel, especially from my moderators, you guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys. Even if you're not in the chat right now, you guys listen. I know you guys do listen, and I appreciate that. But yeah, I think, I think little things and petty things kind of get in the way of what our objective is. And I think,
I know what my objective is.
What's your objective?
Well, it doesn't help that you have a group of folks that are literally posing as patriots and going in and disbanding shit by trolling too,
Yeah.
So it creates a turmoil within the I guess the movement, if you want to call it that. But you have like that's their goal. That's what they do.
Well, and I think that's the part of it is, and call me crazy, call me
you crazy conspiracy theorist.
Why can't I say it tonight?
Nobody can say it.
But here's the thing: is like I really believe that there are paid trolls that are going out and trying to hurt people who have, I do a lot of research because that
was exposed recently.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
Millie Weaver.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I don't do a lot of, I don't have a PayPal, which, eventually I will, but, and it will go to all of us. But here's the thing is
lies.
Okay, I pay Father, but not Nick. So please, please don't.
Oh, yeah, she does pay me.
Yeah, Wakey has a crash cart next to it. But here's the thing that gets.
Excuse me, Christian.
Oh, is it time?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a station identification.
This is Brown Stain Fat, and you're listening to Saturday Night Live with Christian and Favo Menace and the best person ever in the world, the coolest dude ever, hangs out with his wang out, rocks out with his cock out, Nick.
High budget. This is a high budget show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
high budget.
Right.
I mean, you don't even understand the sponsors that we have. We make millions.
Yes. What was that sponsor we had the other day?
It was called Zero.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Zilch. It was this company. It was this advertising called
so
Zilch.
If you want nothing and you want to pay for nothing, go see Zilch. Zilch.com.
I hope we get sponsored by like condoms or something.
So Warhorse is gonna come to the fact that I'm picking up. You gotta word your stuff better, bro. Come on.
Or oh yeah, I'm coming to that DA. That's going to be awesome.
Read what DA said, and DA's wrong. I have to go into a regular bar, not a gay bar. So I have to go into a regular bar.
Ooh, that's even more kinky.
But the way he phrased that does not come out correct.
Ooh, I go into a regular bar, and believe me, I'm irregular.
So let's read this out loud. Yeah, man. Warhorse, you got to show up next Friday. Nick's got to go to a gay bar and pick up on a guy live. Ha ha ha. Warhorse, oh yeah, I'm coming to that.
So okay, so here's the deal, Warhorse. Here's the deal. Okay, so Friday nights, this is what's going to be going on.
Hell no, it didn't.
So Friday night,
every word.
So somebody in the chat has to pick a number, and whatever
69.
They pick a number. I write down a number. They pick a number, just kind of like how American Joe does it. So I pick a number. I don't have mega hats. I have Nick. So whoever wins gets to pick somebody from the panel, and then they ask them a truth or dare. And so DM, I think you know her. She's around. So DM won last night, and she picked dare, and she picked Nick, and her dare was for Nick to go to a bar and buy a straight guy a drink and have a conversation with him, and he has to use a feminine voice. So don't miss it. Friday night, 9:00 LA time. So yeah.
Can we get a preview of that?
And make sure you bring everybody else, because they can too also win, and either pick somebody from the panel and
they can choose. They can choose to embarrass somebody too. Yes, they can.
Can we get a preview of that feminine voice?
Too. And and I told you all last night, I said, hey, I can't do it because I have to stay home. But here's the thing. I can do a dare from home, or I figured out how to be able to stream and still be on Hangouts and be out in the wilderness. So yes. So I can dare too. So I'm not putting you all out there. But they like me better, so they'll be nicer to me.
Chrissy-Ann. So we picked Chrissy-Ann, and she's got to... I'm sick, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My dare is I'm going to wash dishes in my kitchen.
That works. I can do that.
With your tits out on camera.
No. You can't do anything to get the channel banned. So no. Sorry, guys.
Wait a second.
What if what I'm doing is considered gay, like a hate crime? Like I'm bashing gay people by not being really technically gay and emulating a gay person and hitting on a straight guy, which that is exactly what gay men do. They totally hit on straight men. But we could get banned for that too,
No, we can't.
I was kidding. It was a joke.
Ooh,
yeah, you're trying to
get
get out of this.
for
It ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
Is that gonna be our punishment? We're gonna get banned.
Seriously, guys. No, I'm serious.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh, hi, Charlie. Your name is Charlie? Oh, can I buy you a drink,
No, it's
Charlie?
Phil.
It's
Phil. Hi, this is Phil McCracken.
Yeah, so the choices are me, Nick, Father, and DA. So yeah, DA's will be on a Friday night too.
Yeah, you get the prize is a can of cream corn.
Okay, sure.
It's creamy. It's corny. It's cream corn.
Are you going to be, Nick, when you do this, are you going to go in as a patriot?
No, I will not be wearing boxers that are red, white, and blue.
I mean, you're going to take one for the team?
I'm going in to do this, and then I'm getting the out. Because it'd be my luck
black guy.
that I fucking do it, and this guy's going to be like, oh, Okay, so hold on. What are the rules to this? Because what if how do I know if a guy's gay or straight? First of all, on who I approach. So what if the guy ends up being gay and then he actually was, the fuck do I do then?
It's gonna be funny because when Nick comes back on, when he talks, we'll hear that he's whistling, and we were like, "Why are you whistling?" Because he's got his teeth knocked out.
So here's the deal. So you go in, so you got to make sure you wear a pocket on your shirt or something, so that way your phone could be, the camera could be in your phone, but
nobody fucking has pockets on their breast anymore.
I'm looking at your profile. You have a shirt that has a breast pocket on it.
Don't talk to me that way. First of all, don't tell me how to live my life. Second of all, shut up.
Ooh.
Whoa. Sidekick Nick is getting a little saucy tonight.
I am sassy. That's with 2 double S, SASSY.
A breast pocket and a cock pocket.
Well, you have to be. You have to see this, so you have to at least put your phone up or put it somewhere. Or
cock pockets.
Or
cock pockets.
Buy it. I know, Wakey Wake. He's getting really testy tonight.
Bro, if you had to do this shit, you'd be testy too.
Yeah. Testy is right. Testicles.
This is what DA says. He goes, I can't. He goes, I have church on Friday nights now, so I can't make it. No. Prove it.
I'm totally a power bottom, DA. Totally.
Oh my goodness.
And you only know that because we talked about it.
Are you a cub in training?
It's gonna be good. I can't wait. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be absolutely hilarious.
What's your name, honey? My name's Charlie. Oh, hi, Charlie.
Yeah.
Nobody said they had a hit on him.
I thought of a really good dare for somebody if they picked me. But I'm not.
You're not allowed to give your own dare out.
I know. But I thought
it was
kind of funny though, if it was.
Oh, hey guys, I thought of a really good dare if somebody picks me too. Oh, what's that, Nick? Oh, they could dare me not to do anything at all. It's a pretty good dare, Nick. I'm like, yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. But you know what? All this good stuff is part of patriotism. Is
patriotism.
I cannot talk tonight.
Patriotism.
I can't say
it's okay. I got you.
Can't say.
That sounds like something festering in a dish.
I need a drink or something to help me talk, right? But anyway,
I was just trying to tell you that I can't say patriotism.
But anyways, y'all, you know what? We need to have some good laughs, and that brings us all together. Laughter is the best medicine, and let me tell you, I'm a nurse. Nurse Chrissy Ann knows her medicines, and laughter is definitely.
Ooh, what year did that come out? 1972. Was that 1980 or what? When did that come out?
It was 83.
What?
83.
Oh yeah, Nurse Chrissy Ann. Yeah.
But anyways,
deflect.
So let's wrap this up, gentlemen.
Let me tell you something. Chrissy Ann only got her start doing YouTube after she did porno for 4 years. And I'm going to tell you right now, all you got to do is Google Chrissy Ann, and it's going to come up.
Right
now.
Yeah. Right
now,
to,
what do you mean?
Goldberg.
What do you mean? You can't find the results? You just probably don't know how to use Google then. Because it's right there. Damn it.
Oh my goodness. Trumpster Bob. We love a Trumpster Bob. But anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight on Saturday Night Live. You fellas, any last words of wisdom, Father or Nick?
Well, I can just take it out with some music.
All right.
Well, I got some words of wisdom. Don't go on Chrissy Ann's show live on Fridays.
It's too late, Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been great. Live Saturday night chat with Christiane. It's time for us to go. But don't worry, we'll be back.
Love you all.
Good night.
She did porno.